This is McCook's Mr. Bill's an honor to have you here. All through my life, I've heard things that would make everybody live in fear. From the 1950s, that the Russians were coming any minute. Absolutely. They were going to devastate and destroy. World War III. It would make that movie Red Dawn look like a cakewalk compared to what was coming. And of course, there were evangelists and preachers. They'd come through saying the world's going to end anytime, real short. It's going to end. It has to. They've invented rock and roll, so of course that means the end times. And they had other examples of why they believed it. A lot of people followed them in that mindset. They were wrong. In the 1970s said we were going to be walking. In 20 years we were going to be out of oil. You'd walk or maybe ride a bus if you were lucky. You were going to be a third world country. The only way to save you is if we cut back on fuel and doubled the price on it. Yeah. And oh yeah, drive 55 miles an hour rather than the 65 to 75. 10 years they suckered us into doing that. Yeah. Nobody went to jail that told us that, and they should have. Be that as it may, what makes me a little nervous though now is they gave us a 5% raise in Social Security. Numerous problems with that. Not counting everybody that's got their hand in your pocket on a monthly basis is going to say, he got 5%. We want 10% of it. We want 10% of it. And there's so many that all of a sudden that 5% is gone. Gone. Not counting the medical community. My prescription drug, personal, went from $57 this last year. It's now $114. And you can also assume that my health care is going up. My homeowner's insurance, yep, that went up $200. All of a sudden that 5% means nothing. In fact, I'm in the hole. I've lost money. I have to live on less so somebody else can eat lobster. Maybe you as well. But that 5%, you can figure in general products that you purchase are going to go up not 5%, but 10, 20, 30%. It's going to happen. And also in the work market, they're going to say, wait a minute, they got 5%, we want 5% too, or maybe 10. And the government that gives itself raises yearly saying, wait a minute, hey, we want another 5% on top of whatever raise we wanted this year. Yeah. Then the unions of the government will probably get it. So things are going to cost more. My suggestion to you, if you have some extra cash and you have room, it might be time not to go toilet paper buying by the ton, but paper towels or toilet paper. Might be the idea to stock up a little bit of the needed canned goods and products that you use yearly anyway. Because whatever you put in there may be a good chance of saving you 30%, and that savings is tax-free. 30%, maybe more, savings, absolutely, by buying it now, rather than leaving it in a bank getting 0.5%. Yeah, and it can be anything from, of course, bottled water, or whatever you might want to get, and if you have the room to stockpile it without making your house look like you're a prepper getting ready for World War III or the day after event. But stockpiling. I would, if I were you, stay away from silver and gold, because when you purchase those, I have a little, but when you purchase those, then you have to find somebody that's willing to buy it for more than you sold it for. And you pay a premium to buy it to begin with. So it has to go up, what, 20% before you start seeing any profit. Yeah, all sorts of games out there. The world is in a fog, and it's almost impossible to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But the one thing I would tell you is there will be a tomorrow.